Hello everybody, Resonance here, and today I'm recording a Pokemon Showdown Live for Gen 7. Like with my usual battles and Twitch streams, you can expect a more analytical commentary, which should be helpful. The tier today is ZU, which is where all the Pokemon go that don't exactly fit into any of the current metagames, and that really excites me. I haven't played ZU before, so you'll get to see me theorycraft some very fun teams. I figure that whether or not any of this works, it should be entertaining either way. If you're new to competitive Pokemon and want to get in on the fun, then I have a bunch of comprehensive tutorials, Showdown Lives, and battle analysis videos that should help you get started. It's all in a nifty playlist below and at the end of the video. Without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we'll start with a quick overview of both of the teams. So, the general idea with Team 1 is my win condition is Meowstic. So, if Rayfa ever gets to come in on a Parting Shot from Silvally, because Silvally is pretty common in the tier. Every time Rayfa's stats get lowered, her ability competitive triggers, and it will raise her special attack by 2 stages. And that's gonna be huge if I can pull that off. And also, she can come in on a defog. Brief addendum, this thing also comes in on Intimidate, which a lot of Pokemon in the tier seem to have. I love Meowstic. I find that Meowstic female is pretty useful. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, that and Meowstic male. I use it all the time, so goals is to try and set that up. I've had some decent success with the choice-banded Floatzel for speed control. Then we have Glaceon with Icium Z to power up our Ice Beam, break some walls. This is Silvally ground. I don't think it has to be ground type, but I found that it catches some people off guard. This one's actually like a physical attacking Silvally. This is our ideal lead with Stealth Rocks, physically defensive Mawile, with Intimidate to cut their attack, Toxic deals some damage over time, Knock Off to remove held items. This one I'm less confident in, it's Assault Vest Meganium. I've really just been trying to make Meganium work in some way with a more unique set, so without further ado, let's jump straight into the first battle. If I can't find any matches in the ladder, or after like 1 or 2 games, I might pop into some matches with some Twitch subscribers, so we'll see. Ooh, that's an interesting team. He's got a Dustox. Whoa, Rotom fan, that's crazy. Okay, so briefly looking over our teams, Dustox or Rotom Fan can be the defogger, but I feel like it's Rotom Fan. I think that's like a Citrus Berry, Harvest, Exeggutor. Speed Boost, Blaziken, Swords Dance, Marowak. Either Marowak or Corsola can learn rocks. I need to keep Floatzel alive to check his potential sweepers with Combuskin and Marowak. And I think using Silvally ground is going to be really important. Meganium might actually be able to do something here against that Corsola and Marowak. I think it's not extremely safe to lead with Mawile, but I can always pivot out. So at least I can get the Intimidate off of him. That's interesting. I wonder if he'll try and Will-O-Wisp me or not. Because I do not want Silvally to get burned. I guess that's one particular problem with this team, is it's fairly weak to Will-O-Wisp. Huh. I could just let this thing get Will-O-Wisp and knock him off, or just set up just Toxic him. That actually might be a good idea. I don't really have a good answer to Rotom. Oh, he just Volt Switches. Oh my god, that does so much damage. I think he Specs. Yeah, with that kind of damage, I'd have to assume he's Choice Specs. I mean, it's not like Mawile has any decent special defense. Oh, we're off to an awful start here. So I missed my Toxic. Probably should have just set up Stealth Rocks. Just didn't think he'd Volt Switch out of there. Pretty sure he's going to Will-O-Wisp me. Alright, this is pretty tough. If we compare speed stats, I mean, I'm sure I'm faster. So I could knock off or just Stealth Rocks here. I mean, he'll probably just kill me. How useful is this thing against his team? I kind of need the Intimidate against Combuskin, but it's not like it's just not going to be very useful. I think I just set up Stealth Rocks and just die here. Yeah, he sets up Stealth Rocks as well. Yeah, one of the downsides is Silvally ground, and I'm not exactly sure why I'm running Silvally ground. I just thought it would be an interesting idea. It would catch people off guard. One of the downsides of Silvally ground here is it would be weak to Corsola, so defogging will be tough. I could knock him off here. I think that's fine. Prefer knockoff. Although I might want to honestly keep this thing alive, so I can very... but he could Scald me. Scalding me is very bad. I just don't want to take any chip damage. I really want to defog as fast as possible. I'm gonna go into Meganium. Have Meganium take some Stealth Rock damage is kind of fine. Yeah. Yeah, he did go for the Scald, so as long as he doesn't get the burn, I think we're good to go. He did not. That was one of the reasons why we can't go into Barnum, because Barnum is weak to Scald. I threatened him out with the Giga Drain here. I really wonder what he would go into in response, looking at his team. Giga Drain's really only good against these two. And if he goes into Rotom or Dustox, I don't really have anything that can catch them. I think I should just force him out. I'm not really that threatened by Dustox. There's just a possibility that he stays in, so I'm gonna Giga Drain anyway. He goes into Dustox. Okay, that kind of sucks. Should've gone for HP Fire there for sure. Dustox is probably slower than me. I don't think anyone runs any speed investment on Dustox, but Dustox is fairly bulky, so... not exactly sure what he wants to do. He probably wants to Bug Buzz me. Wants to Bug Buzz me, that's fine. I think this gives me an opportunity to go into a Silvally ground and hopefully get the defog off on him. So we're gonna try and do that. Oh, he just defogs. That's even better. I mean, I guess the rocks, in some sense, are... no, they're bad for both of us. Honestly, him defogging there is A-okay with me. I can go for a multi-attack. And then I do wonder if he would go into Rotom on that. So perhaps Parting Shot is the safest play. Oh, he actually stays in. That's interesting. Ooh, he could go for, like, Bug Buzz or Toxic. Huh. Why would he do that? Maybe he'll Bug Buzz or something like that. If he wants to Bug Buzz or whatever, I think Mawile is pretty safe here. He just goes for Toxic. Interesting. I think I'm still slower. I think Knockoff is a fine play here. He wouldn't defog again. He'll probably just switch. So considering that he'll switch, I'm actually just going to... yeah, he's just going to U-turn. So I will go for Stealth Rocks here. See what he ends up sending out. He's a Rotom Fan. So Rotom Fan's definitely not his defogger. This is Specs Rotom. A single Volt Switch from this thing will just kill me off immediately. The problem is that being Specs Rotom is he could totally go for Air Slash here and just completely obliterate my Meganium. My Meganium is not a good check to this. I may have to end up sacking something just to stop it. So we're gonna go out into Barnum here, pray he doesn't Air Slash, and hope he like Volt Switches. Alright, he does Volt Switch, we're good. I guess since this thing we know spreads Toxic, I'm going to need to keep this alive because my team doesn't take Toxic very well. He is probably locked into Volt Switch, so he has to switch. This is a great opportunity for me to just go for multi-attack. The multi-attack will do quite a bit to Dustox. Yeah, it almost kills. In fact, I think Dustox dies here because he wants to go for defog, but I'm sure he's... alright, and he forfeits. Not bad. So, as far as that battle goes, I have no idea why he forfeited there. I mean, I'm glad I got the read right on Toxic with Dustox. I was thinking Bug Buzz because he might predict me to go into Meganium, but now that I think about it, doesn't that thing have like base 50 special attack? Maybe Toxic is the only way it does any damage at all. Huh. Alright, well, that was a battle. I wonder if all battles in the ZU tier are like this. Alright, well, we'll go back and we'll queue up for another one. Alright, well, on to the next battle live. After the first one on the ladder, I think it's fair to just move on to some viewer battles in ZU. I'm curious what they'll be bringing. Let's bring the Banded Floatzel team again and see how it goes. Oh my god, some of these Pokemon are in ZU? Yo, Licky Licky's got good base stats, and Probopass is disgusting. Like... Licky Licky. I don't even know how to spell Licky Licky. Alright, Probopass puts it packing. Pack at 150 special defense, 145 defense. Yo, alright. GLHF. Okay, so... those are some pretty powerful Pokemon, not gonna lie. I don't really know what Carnivine does. I like how the only female on his team is Probopass. Okay, so... Wonder how safe Mawile is. I mean, Probopass is obviously the Pokemon on his team that Stealth Rocks. I think Licky Licky can use Stealth Rock. And if he goes to Probopass, then that's pretty bad for Mawile. I'm beginning to question how great of a ZU lead Mawile actually is. So he goes with Probopass. I mean, unless it has like an air balloon or something like that, Probopass is quad weak to Silvally Ground. So we're gonna go with Silvally Ground. This also gives me the opportunity of Parting Shotting out if he decides to... Mr. Potato Head. Oh my god. This gives me the opportunity of Parting Shotting out in case he sends up something else. Swanna. I wonder if Swanna is his defogger or Altaria is his defogger. Always want something with defog to try and remove. Or could be his defogger. Triple defog, yeah. Defog removes all the entry hazards on the field as well as screens. Super useful move. I'm actually just going to multi-attack him immediately because I think he'll just try and set up Stealth Rocks. Ah, sturdy. You know, Mr. Potato Head might be, like, really bulky, but it's not like I'm Choice Banded or anything. I went with Silvally Ground because I thought that it'd be something that few people would play around. And Ground is a good defensive typing. So it's been pretty useful, but I do think I should change the type on Silvally at some point. So we got him really low. He does get up Stealth Rocks, but I can always, you know, defog that later. Wonder if I multi-attack again or I just crunch. I think I just crunch. Yeah. He's gonna sack Mr. Potato Head, which is fine, because I don't think it can really... It won't be able to really do too much later. And I don't know if he wanted anything in his team to take some damage from me. Now he knows my 2 attacking moves. He knows multi-attack and crunch. I can just defog these rocks. I'm wondering who is safe to defog off of. I think it's going to be... It's going to be a physical attacker. I mean, this is more of like... I guess like a sort of offensive kind of mixed wall Silvally. It's really interesting that most Silvally forms are in the lower tiers. One thing that I think is very important to keep in mind in Pokemon, and I talk about this in a bit in my tutorials, is that the usage tiers, because all the Pokemon are grouped into tiers on Pokemon Showdown and on Smogon, based off their usage in the general metagame, like how common they are seen. And that's a general indicator of power, but there's always metagame trends and popularity that you have to factor in. So there are some Pokemon that are in, you know, one of the lower tiers, like PU, like Gastrodon, which is such a powerful Pokemon in OU. It's just Gastrodon, Seismitoad, and Quagsire, some of the lower tier Pokemon, are very good in OU, but they're just niche choices, which is why they end up sitting a little bit lower. And, you know, trends do change from time to time. I sends out Carnivine, which has the type advantage against me. Carnivine's definitely not faster, so I think this is a pretty safe parting shot. I do not want to eat a Power Whip or whatever from him, even though I want to get the defog off. This team is very weak to Stealth Rocks. The more I play this team, and I played like 3-4 games of it, it's, this team is sus. I think he's gonna go for like Power Whip, but I think Leech Seed is an option. So we go out into the Assault Vest Meganium. So I recently bought this Meganium plushie that is absolutely adorable from the Poke Center, and it's honestly one of like the higher quality plushies that I have, like especially as far as Pokemon merch goes. Pokemon Center's got a lot of great stuff on it, and I've been inspired, man. We gotta bring Kaith to the actual teams. I mean, this is potentially what the HP Fire is for. I mean, after Parting Shot and with Assault Vest, I should take, like, no damage. Meganium, I've struggled to find a viable moveset for this thing, and it's such a cool, majestic Pokemon. How safe is HP Fire here? He's got so many things that resist it, but, like, would he really expect me to HP Fire? I don't think so. I'm gonna go for it anyway. I'm sure he'll switch. Yeah, I'll go into Altaria, that's fine. That Flappy Bird. His nickname's been pretty good so far. He didn't nickname his Carnivine, but that's just because... I mean, I don't know, what would you name a Carnivine? Let me know in the comments below, I'm very curious. Huh. When I think Carnivine, I just think of it chewing on James from Team Rocket's face. Okay, so he's got the type advantage here for sure. Dragon Flying versus Grass. It's not so good. Really need to defog. Would he hit me with a Dragon move? He might. I just don't know if he's physically special. If he's special, Mawile Special Defense sucks. I think that... Oh, he's got Pursuit for some reason! That's amazing! Well played! Well played. This is why I love viewer battles, because I feel like I always get continually surprised. He's got Pursuit. Alright, he's physical, so that's good, because that means that Mawile probably walls him even if he has Earthquake. But this is my opportunity to get up Stealth Rocks. However, he has 3 defoggers. I would love to Toxic him, but this thing has Natural Cure, usually, which means it just loses its status when it switches out. And I'd love to Iron Head him, but he's not staying in, so we're just gonna set up Stealth Rocks here. I really need to defog him. He's not gonna give me an opportunity to do that. He's got Pursuit! I mean, like, Altaria's attack stats are 70. Oh, he's mixed. Oh, he's gotta be careful about being mixed. Now, I have... Okay, my Meganium is mixed. But that's just because Meganium's move pool is awful. Mixed attackers... I mean, they were more common back in Gen 4, and there aren't that many, like, powerful mixed attackers left in the metagame. Besides, like, Infernape is a really obvious example. Like, mixed Infernape is great. The point of running both physical and special attacks, like, the problem with that is that you can really only invest in one attack stat, generally. Since the way that EVs work, and I'll explain this in my Pokemon team building tutorial, so keep an eye out for that. It might already be up by the time this gets posted. You know, you can really only invest in, like, 2 or 3 stats. So investing in both attack stats is usually not a good idea. So usually we only get to invest in one, and as a result, you know, running physical and special attacks is just generally not great. But, like, Infernape can do it super well, because he's got a very good physical and special attack, whereas this this Altaria probably can't. I would love to Iron Head him. But instead, since he's going to switch, I'm going to go and try and get the defog off. I also think instead of running Heat Wave, you just run like... What the... You just run like Flamethrower or Fire Blast rather than Heat Wave. Unless it was a double battle. Because Heat Wave hits 2 people. I'll let him know after the battle. And like Flamethrower is what, 90 base power? And I mean the extra 10 base power on Heat Wave is just absolutely not worth it. So, you know, don't want to miss, don't run Heat Wave. Alright, we defog here. I mean, Stealth Rocks is really bad for him, too. I mean, surely he'll switch. But he can't set up rocks again, so I do want to defog, yeah. I almost Parting Shot him. I almost did. Yeah, the Stealth Rocks is super bad for him. Like, it is. But, I mean, we just Parting Shot here again to get out of here, no matter what he does. I know I'm faster than him. I doubt he's like Choice Scarf Carnivine. If he's Choice Scarf Carnivine, then he just gets it. I was playing a game earlier, and like, the guy had a... What's the Elemental Fire Monkey? The Elemental Monkeys from Gen 5, not a big fan of. I think they were good for like the starting gyms, like from a narrative standpoint, but I'm not a big fan of most of their designs. Yeah, he had like, his was like scarfed, and that caught me off guard and immediately killed Mawile. So, yeah, Mawile always taking the fat L. Alright, we weakened him quite a bit. I'm sure he wants to Power Whip again. There are no Stealth Rocks up anymore, which is great. I feel like Carnivine... I mean, we've only seen Energy Ball. Doesn't Carnivine have a better, like, physical attack stat than a special attacking stat? If he's special, though, that's kind of bad, because he could have, like, Hidden Power Fire. That could be not something I would want to deal with. So I could go into this thing. I kind of want to set up my own rocks again, but he's got, like, 50 defoggers. I'm going to go into this thing, predicting an Energy Ball. Slash Data Carnivine. Oh my god, he has a hidden power. Okay, that's why you would run that. Oh, you know what? Honestly, like, Carnivine... His abilities levitate? Dude, I can see why people would run this in ZU. I mean, this is where all the poor reject Pokemon go, but there are some threats down here. Like, yeah, Carnivine's stats are bad. Like, he's really slow for no reason, but, like, those are some decent defenses on that 90 base special attack. I don't know what hidden power type that was. I think it might be Ice. Ice is a very common one. But that's fantastic for me. This is an opportunity I would save for me to go for Toxic, but I'm just going to set up Stealth Rocks, because he's going to switch. Because this hidden power is not super effective against me. Yeah, because it's a Silvally Water. Dude, should I be running Silvally Water? Because I've got Floatzel on this team. If I make, like... If I make a serious ZU team, and these are just ones I made up, I feel like Silvally Water is one of the better ones. Silvally ground, I've got mixed results on. I mean, that's the thing with Pokemon, is like sometimes you just have a good day and sometimes you have a bad day. I've won like, in my very few games I've played of ZU, I win all the games until I start recording, and then I just lose all the games. Because there's so few people that play ZU. It's like sort of a tier, but also sort of not. I am glad that they added it though. Do I Toxic this thing? Because I don't take that Surf well at all. That Surf is going to do so much damage to me. Yeah, I mean, my team is like super jank. Oh man, he goes for the Flamethrower. He has Flamethrower. Actually, you know what? They all have Flamethrower. Even Silvally Water has Flamethrower. I just gotta keep that in mind. I definitely don't live this, which sucks. Do I need this for anything? Because this Carnivine has revealed what? This is what's so nice about Showdown. Energy Ball. I don't need this thing for like Leech Seed or anything. He doesn't have any Sleep Powder guys. I might just have to sack this. Alright. In the comments below, let me know how you would make Meganium work. Because, you know, I was theory crafting. I was like, alright. Meganium's move pool is so shallow. I like putting Assault Vest on everything, regardless of whether or not it makes sense to do so. Assault Vest Meganium. I mean, it has decent support set. It's just I wanted to do something different with Meganium. Give me your creative Meganium sets. Oh boy, how do I stop this thing? I don't have a great answer to this. Dude, if Glaceon got Freeze Dry, it would actually be fantastic. Dude, I do not have a good answer to this thing. I mean, I guess my best answer is to start setting up Comm Mines, right? Alright, send out Rayfa. We start setting up Comm Mines. Because I run Energy Ball for some reason. Yeah, definitely leave in the comments below, like, all your Meganium sets. Like, just keep throwing them at me. I know that, like, one of the main points of Meganium is, you know, it can set up screens, it can do aromatherapy, I think it does learn Leech Seed, yeah. Are you parting shots out on me, which is, haha, you activated my trap card. So if you guys are wondering why I run Meowstic Female on a lot of my teams, not just in ZU, but also in my Wi-Fi battles, I also run Meowstic Male a lot. I just love their designs. So I'm also curious what some of your favorite, like, obscure Pokemon are. But this one I've run in even some, like, not like the VGC Ultra Series, but just in practice VGC 2017 sessions and 2018 sessions. Because this got competitive. So what that means is whenever he lowers one of my attacking stats, he boosts my special attacks stat, which is hilarious. I also have a Milotic with competitive that I use for double battles too. This one I've been using for singles because I've noticed that everybody and their mother runs Silvally down in ZU. Like, everyone does. And that's because Silvally's got great stats, and it's a really cool design Pokemon. So, I wanted an answer to Parting Shot, and also there are quite a few Pokemon down here that are kind of jank, but happen to have Intimidate. Like the Mightyena that I keep using. Although I think people run... I'm not sure if they run Moxie or Quick Feet on Mightyena. There's like Grand Bull with Intimidate. There's a lot of Intimidate people. I think Stantler has Intimidate, even though they sometimes run Sapsivert. Yes. Yes. It's a weird tech choice. Everyone's got Silvally down here. Okay. I'm still faster. Ah, if only a Thunderbolt! Oh, I can kill him! I think I got the sweep. Yes. We got him. Oh my god, I finally got the sweep this time. I've been trying so hard to catch the Parting Shot with this Meowstic, and it's been kind of working. Like, honestly, I think if I take this team and my other ZU team and give them, like, a real defensive core, then maybe we're cooking something interesting. Because Mawile has consistently let me down. And I love its design! Oh, it's going to be one of the harder parts of getting into Gen 8 is... You know, like, Mega Mawile, I use it a lot. You can see it in my Wi-Fi Battle Analysis series. What is that? Wi-Fi Battle 4. Definitely recommend you guys check that one out. One of my favorite battles. Mawile is so much fun to use. And it's like, regular Mawile, his stats are so bad. I think I stay in and I keep Psyshocking. Honestly, he should go into Licky Licky. That's what he should do. Or like this thing. Because he's not Scarlet. Yeah, so he just dies. I was gonna say, I think your other... I can't spell Licky Licky. Like the pink one might live. Oh. Slash data lick. No, even he misspelled it. Yeah, no, the pink one would live, so I think he made a minor misplay at the end there. But otherwise, I think he played this battle super well. Like, the pursuit with Altaria was kind of sick, actually. Yeah, and it's Life Orb Altaria too, nice. So he's learning really fast. I wonder... Oh, see, this thing dies. Because he doesn't know I have Energy Ball. And you know what? I'm not entirely sure why I have Energy Ball, and I don't expect him to play around this. So if he watches this later... Meowstic has such a great offensive pool, but its base special attack is, what, like 81? So it's not like it can leverage that ever. I don't think this thing can learn Focus Blast. Maybe it can, but I hate Focus Blast. I saw this video by the Wobbuffet on YouTube recently. Oh, never mind. I saw this video by the Wobbuffet on YouTube recently, which was like how to do 0 damage in Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And one of my thoughts was, oh, easy, you just run Focus Blast. And I scroll down, and in the comments, someone actually said the exact same thing, so I'm glad we're all on the same page here. You want to do 0 damage, you just run Focus Blast. GG, man. That was a really fun battle. I will hold on to that one. I got the Meowstic sweep. I think he played well. I think his team is very scary. I am surprised that... You know what? I was +3, so maybe Licky Licky doesn't live that. I wonder what he could have done to stop that Meowstic. Assault Vest Licky Licky might be interesting. Maybe that's what he was missing. You know, something with like Assault Vest. I mean, I think I got him on the Parting Shot, but not gonna lie, that Pursuit Tech was pretty interesting. So, I guess like my feedback for him would be... Here. You played well! I recommend swapping Heat Wave for Flamethrower, or just running a physical Altaria if you want to run Pursuit. Sorry about the clacky keyboard. Mechanical keyboards make me feel... I don't know, I love the tactile feedback. They make me feel good. I'm also curious where people stand on the mechanical keyboard debate. Yeah, Soulfest Licky Licky might not have lived the Psyshock, as Psyshock hits the physical side. That's super interesting. Wow, 795 attack. Well played. Alright, let's move on to the next battle. So while there's a guy with the lawnmower in the background, let's go talk about the second team quickly. So the idea is that we've got Persian with the ability Technician, which boosts the power of moves with 60 or less. This allows us to have a reasonably strong Fake Out, further boosted by the fact we're also Normal type, and moves that are the same type as us deal 50% extra base damage. I've got Covet in here because I was looking for 60 base power Normal type attack, and I thought, you're a normal gem which is consumed on use, and then I steal their held item with the boosted Covet? That sounds hilarious. Hopefully that'll work at some point. Hidden Power Ice is Technician boosted as well. It used to be Foul Play and Knockoff, and that might have been better. I think maybe I would change this to Hidden Power Fighting or Ground, I'm not entirely sure, and it's a pretty fast U-turner here. It's a good pivot and a good way to lead the battle, I think. Maractus never really seems to do anything. It's our Spiker with Giga Drain, and hopefully Water Absorb procs off Shezo at some point in this universe. Then we've got the Flash Fire, which means if Shezo takes a Fire type attack, then it'll boost the next Fire type attack I use. With Fire EMZ, that plus Flare Blitz is a lot of damage. We got Drill Run, Wild Charge for coverage, and Will-O-Wisp just for good measure. It's always nice to have some burn on your team. We've got a nice little Altaria here for defogging. Feel like Moonblast isn't the optimal move here, but I slapped it on here for fun because the special attack drop is kind of useful sometimes. But I've been experimenting with running this with like Dragon Claw and Earthquake instead, and then switching this up to an attack boosting set. And then we've once again got our Sweeper Meowstic, and oh jeez. And then we have Physically Defensive Mightyena. I don't know if this is a thing. I'm trying to make it a thing. It's had limited success so far. Managed to kill a couple people with foul play. The Sucker Punch does no damage at all because we are not invested in attack, but at least it's stab, right? It's got Intimidate to cut their attack, Ice Fang for coverage, and Toxic to break other walls. Without further ado, let's jump into the next battle. Hope you all enjoy. Alright, and we're back again with yet another battle. This time, it'll be against Teslano. I think Henry played that battle very well, especially since we're all just kind of making these teams up on the fly. And this team, I'm looking forward to. So, let's do it. I want to see this one work. Alright. Holy moly, Eviolite Trubbish. He also runs Glaceon, a man of good taste, but we've always known that Teslano is a man of good taste. He's got the fez. He's got the fez. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got Maractus. Dude, I've been hanging around the ZU tier, man. I've been looking around. I've been lurking, and Maractus looking real interesting. This thing has let me down in every single battle I've used it in, so maybe I just need to stack my team with, you know, Pokemon that are like 4 times weak to water, and maybe that would work. But I've got Shezo over here, so hopefully Shezo can bait out a water type attack and we'll get some Storm Drain, Giga Drain action from Maractus, or maybe I'll be able to use it in Gen 7, we'll see. An interesting team. I bet this thing's for Toxic Spike. Bastiodon! My childhood friend Sam's like favorite Pokemon. It's got Beartic. Dude, this guy's team's fire, but we always expect that from Teslano. How is Politoed in ZU? That's nuts. Can it learn Drizzle in ZU? Or maybe not. Alright. Ooh. I'm too scared of his team, dude. The battle hasn't even started and he's flexing on me. Are any of these guys Choice Scarfed? I just don't know. I mean, we lead with Persian and we U-turn out. Oh no. He sent out Pokemon Shield. Alright, so originally this thing had knockoff and then foul play, but then it was like, Technician Hidden Power Ice is a pretty funny meme. But I just don't know, you know? So the idea here is you go for Fake Out, which consumes my normal gem held item, and then I steal their held item with Covet, which is boosted by Technician. And, is that good? I don't know, it's also stab boosted. It's never worked so far, but it felt good to me. And, you know, he's a pretty fast U-turner. Like, if we take a look at Persian's stats right here. They're okay, you know, they're pretty bad, but the speed's good. Okay, well, I have to U-turn here. I'm not gonna waste my normal gem Fake Out on his Shiny Bastiodon. The Shiny Bastiodon's pretty cool. Any underrated shinies people think of? I need to kill this thing. It's so bulky, though. I don't have a good answer to it. Why do I run Moonblast and not, like, Fire Blast? So many questions. So few answers. I can't Toxic this thing. I can't kill it. I have to Drill Run it. Oh, this is bad. Cut the video, we lose. Cut the video. Cut the video, we lose. Okay, I can Leech Seed him. That's a start. Or I can just try and Drill Run him. He'll live the Drill Run. I have to Leech Seed him. Oh, that's ridiculous. I get some rocks. Bastiodon. Look at this monster. 168 defense, 138 special defense. I mean, I've got the HP Fire on here. Is this how people run Maractus? I don't know. ZU is a tier that fascinates me just because these are Pokemon I rarely use, except Meowstic, which I spam and even OU. I love Meowstic. Ah, he's got Toxic. Just really need to bait out a water move from his team. Yes, a water move on Shezo. There's just something inside him I can't resist. Okay, he's got me Toxic, that's bad. How weak is he to Spikes? Who's his Defogger? His Defogger's probably the Fez. The Pheasant. The Unpleasant Pheasant. And I got the Leech Seed in him, that's very good. I just don't want to keep taking Toxic damage. I think I can get one layer of Spikes here and not feel too bad about myself. And I could Giga Drain on. That's fair. I get one layer of Spikes, that'll... Because he might switch here. I don't think he wants to stay in on a Leech Seed, even though I'm toxic, because he thinks that I probably won't stay in long either, and he's absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Here goes some Trubbish. Oh no, he's going to try and set up Toxic Spikes on me, that's bad. Okay. Well, I know he's going to T-Spike me, so I could Leech Seed him again. But man, I gotta get a defog off Prano. You know, and then that removes my own spikes. Feels bad, man. I don't have a good answer to this besides Meowstic. I'm gonna go over here anyway, because I've got natural cure, so if he tries to... Oh my god, he substituted. What? His name is Lovable. Alright. Alright, I see it. Okay, well, I have to defog here, because my team is... I mean, his team is really weak to Stealth Rocks, but I'm not running Stealth Rocks for some reason. I'm gonna defog. See how this goes. But, you know, since I'm faster, he gets the T-Spike up anyway. I'm respecting your privacy by knocking, but asserting my authority as your parent by coming in anyway. Alright. We're gonna Dragon Pulse, which will break his substitute. Eviolite Trubbish. Oh, he goes in the best Evo. You know, that is a fine opinion to have. I would love to see people's evolution rankings. I mean, recently I was discussing with the other Pokemon mods about the evolution rankings, and it was like, I have a tier list, but I like them all, so it felt wrong to rank them. I mean, I want to defog again, because I don't want all my stuff getting Toxic Spiked. This team's pretty good. He's made it up. I don't know, it's Islana. Islana's the wild card. I can't defog again, though, because he's just going to hit me with, like, an ice move, and it's going to do, like, 1 billion damage. I have to get poisoned here. You win this round, Tessalonto! Oh, if I just ring Power Gem or something. Can I just, like... Look, okay, if he goes for, like, Z Ice, I have to go into Shezo, because Shezo can take that. Oh, he's for Hail. Ooh, is he Ice Body? Better not be Snow Cloak. I just want to ask this Glaceon for his hand. Would he go into Politoed? I can't Z Fire yet, that's the problem. But I do just have to Flare Blitz, yeah. He just Flare Blitz. Ah, he stays in, okay. Ooh, but this also sets up the Hail for his Slush Rush Beartic. Yes, I've just activated his trap card. He is indeed faster than me. Beartic is such a silly looking Pokemon, gosh. Check out this. Look at this absolute unit. They buffed his attack set, I think, by 20 points. And Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. People say that, you know, they don't care about balance, and they're, you know, half correct. Perfectly balanced, like all things. The thing is with Game Freak is that they care about balance. Like, they go back and they update Pokemon, which is great, and they update movesets, and they release Mega Rayquaza, so, you know, it just be like that sometimes. Dude, I'm gonna get bodied here. Let's intimidate him. Get him Maxi. This is gonna hurt so much. He's gonna go for, like, Iso Crash. Okay, he went for Aqua Jet. He's gonna... Okay, alright. I'm walling someone with Mightyena. I like Pokemon. Does Intimidate have anti-synergy with Foul Play? Well, you know, Foul Play's been getting me a lot of kills anyway, because people switch in or something. It does. This makes me want to run, like, Fire Fang or something. I feel like I can Toxic here, but he might go into Bastiodon. He's gonna go into Bastiodon. Would he stay in? Oh, shoot. He very well could, even with the attack drop. I'm going for Toxic anyway. Because he might stay in. Yeah, he might stay in an SD. I know what's up. Alright. It's what, like 14 years of competitive Pokemon, all culminating in this moment where physically defensive Mightyena takes on Slush Rush Beartic and ZU. Jeez. Alright. Well. Sucker Punch will do nothing. Dude, could they, like, give Mightyena Pursuit? That'd be great. Because Mightyena is one of my favorite Pokemon design-wise, I just can't get it to work at all. I don't think physically defensive Mightyena is a thing. I should... Is it a thing? I don't know. Oh, he's weaker to foul play now. Ah, but he's so much faster than me. He's not gonna SD again. Oh no, he's in my head. Pokemon, dude. He's in my head. Do I foul play, dealing the billion damage and killing him? Or do I... Oh, wait. He knows I have Sucker Punch. He's gonna SD again. No! No, I should have Sucker Punched him. Ah! We almost got him. That's why I Toxic'd him, because I felt like there's a possibility that he'd stay in until the hail wears off, even after the Intimidate, and he probably had Swords Dance. So he's gonna try and get, like, every little bit of value he can. I can't do anything about this Toxic Spike. I can't believe it. This Trubbish... This Trubbish, man. Alright, hit him with a normal gem boosted fake out. That did respectable damage. See, because the Game Freak went back and they gave Technician to Persian, which is a really cool, fun thing to play around with. But at the same time, you know, could we do anything about Persian's, like, attack stats? They give Power Gem and whatnot. I love when they go back and update the old Pokemon. It's a shame that, you know, they might not do that in Gen 8. But I hope they reconsider. I do. Like, I don't want to get into it too much while I'm recording, but it's basically like, while I think we deserve better, I don't think we should, like, look down on anyone for being excited or looking forward to playing Sword and Shield. Let people have their fun. And I think that despite the, I'm glad they added Hyrule Field to Sword and Shield finally. I think that in spite of all those things, I think it'll probably be an enjoyable game. Keep that out of this. Okay, so I don't think I'm faster than him after Slush Rush, right? Like, I think we've already established this. Base 50? Oh, you know I'm faster. Give me your item. Please don't be Z Crystal. Yes! This is the... It's like 4 battles with this Persian. It's never stolen an item yet. Literally every time I use Covet, without fail, they are a Z Crystal. It never works. No, Teslano said in the other, said in my Discord that the idea of Glacian was just to get the wish off for the bear. Yeah, that would have been sick. Man, do I replace Hidden Power Ice? I mean, the problem, here's how Pokemon works, okay? So you just don't overthink it. Like, you'll see this in games like Hearthstone and whatnot, but just because you, like, lose one game and your thing doesn't work, don't keep changing your team between every battle. I talk a lot about this stuff in my tutorials, but, you know, sometimes, you know, one battle is not a big enough sample size. Sometimes you just get some tough matchups. I got a U-turn out of here. I do wonder what hidden power those, like Best and ZU, but I found that HP Ice caught some people by surprise, especially if you got Hidden Power Fire on Maractus. But like earlier, man, I just want to know, how do you make Meganium? What is the best Meganium set? It's probably like an Aromatherapy support set, but that doesn't excite me. My thing since, you know, 2013, since X and Y came out, has been putting Assault Vest on things that just shouldn't have Assault Vest. I need to defog those T-Spikes. God, see if Stone Edge. It does. It does. Alright, look, I'm already poisoned, so... Gosh, should have gone an Altaria immediately. Solano's got me again. Should have gone an Altaria immediately. Oh, that's rough, dude. Alright, let's see them. Dude, that is rough. I'm gonna take so much damage. No amount of Flex Tame could patch up my Altaria. Poor Ritz. Yeah, he knew I'd go in Altaria. Either that or he doesn't have a better move to hit. I can't just go hard Altaria now. I can't do that because I think I live this Stone Edge, but I take 25% from Stealth Rocks, which is super bad. So yeah, I can default. But is it worth it? I don't think so. Can I sack this thing? This thing is not... I mean, it's good against Politoed. It's very good against Politoed. Ooh, maybe we don't sack it. Ooh, who can take a Stone Edge? Maxi. Leader Maxi. Maxi's dead. How many lives must you take from us, Teslano? Oh god, can I take that? I really can't I just can't sweep with all of his entry hazards in my face. I'm actually just gonna HP fire him. Oh, he goes into the car. Can't sweep with all these entry hazards. Okay, this is bad, but an opportunity to send an Altaria. I really wish I got to send an Altaria on the Toxic earlier. Holy crap, that does a lot! The hell is this Choice Banded? I don't even know, what would you run on Pheasants? I just... It's a cool Pokemon, though. Oops. What do you mean? The command /unpheasant does not exist. What does that even... Whoa, wait, base 115 attack? That's much higher than I thought. Oh, it just doesn't get... Yeah, it doesn't get Brave Bird or something for some reason. Yo, this attack set's not bad, this speed's not bad. It's HP, defense. Yo, yeah, it just is a horrible move pool. Alright, well, I'm gonna defog and sack Ritz. Well, I mean, I die anyway. Oh, we're boned! Oh, we're so boned. Oh, no, he got us. He got us with the aerial ace. Shoot. Oh, man. Well, okay, look, I'm faster with this thing. I'm faster with this thing than I'm poisoned. I'm gonna take Stealth Rock damage. That's so bad. Would he go into Politoed? Don't do it. Don't try it. Don't even think about it. Don't do it. You go into Bastiodon. Don't try it. Nope. Not hit. Not like this. Ah! Yeah, people tell me. Actually, no one's told me this. I've posted so many battles, but people don't go like back through my channel because I have so many uploads. There's a lot of losses on my channel, but most of my Wi-Fi battle analysis ones, I tend to pick the ones where everyone plays well. So most of those are wins, but I got my fair share of L's in my Showdown Lives and my general like Wi-Fi commentaries. We're taking the L, boys. We've been beaten by the Trubbish, dismantled. You know, I'm gonna wild charge him anyway because it feels good. We took down Pepe, but at what cost? You know, these are the existential questions. At what cost? See, I can't. Things I never thought I'd say. I can't break his defensive core of Bastiodon, Politoed, and Trubbish. Almost got swept by Beartic and Glaceon. I mean, even though Glaceon didn't get to pass the wish, it did its job, man. And this thing is scary. Like, what's my answer to it? I can fake it out with, like, Life Orb Fake Out Technician hats? Those are kind of good things. I just sack this thing. This thing sucks. Any Maractus lovers out there? I'm sorry, I didn't. Oh, wait, no, he is Substitute. He's gonna sub up and I can't stop him. Do I spike? Did I just get up like 8 layers of spikes? Yeah, I gotta. He's gonna sub up. Oh, he spiked too! He's got spikes, toxic spikes, and stealth rocks. This is why Teslano's the legend, man. Alright, I'm gonna Leech Seed now, but he's gonna sub, watch. Now he knows. This is what makes Pokemon so great. Oh, he Gunk Shot, but he missed. This is why you love your Pokemon, okay? Because sometimes they get the dodges for you. Oh, that miss kind of sucked. It's not gonna lose in the game or anything. I'm surprised he's not subbing up on me, but you know what? I think he's realized that he doesn't need to. Alright, so can Rafe a sweep after a Spike, Toxic Spike, Stealth Rock damage? No. I don't think so. Oh boy. Okay, well since he has Substitute, I have to just straight Psyshock. I can't Calm Mind or anything. Oh no, I should have Calm Minded. I thought he was gonna Substitute. You know, for a guy... Actually, he plays a decent amount of Pokemon. Oh, I just died of Stone Edge. Oh, I missed. Oh. Oh, you got me. Have you heard from Mirrodin lately? You got me. Energy Ball. That's tons of damage. Saw that boat in half. Oh my god, he has Roar too? Yo, dude, this team's fire. I mean, yeah, you could copy my teams, and I would recommend it. Because my teams are great. But Teslano is like, he's the new CTC, man. Oh, implying that there needs to be a new CTC. CTC's still fire. But dude, I'm gonna get my teams from Teslano from now on. Jeez. This is one of the best losses I think I have ever had. This is amazing. Oh man, I can't wait to post this. Oh, your team was fire. That was sick. I mean, that's how you know that you've got like a really interesting, intricate strategy game, and hopefully this showcases a bit of why I love Pokemon so much, is like when you can lose and still really enjoy it. I mean, the trick of Pokemon is like, you just have to understand that, yeah, there is a little bit of variance in some of the battles, but like, the better player over the course of many battles always comes out on top. There's so much to learn, so much you can improve on, and it's just like a mental thing. People are so quick to blame luck in games when they probably could have won them otherwise. And yeah, as long as you keep focusing and getting better, it's the same thing with blaming your teammates in a game like League of Legends. Like, focus on the things that you can control and improve on. And, oh, there's just so much to Pokemon. This is a wonderful game. So, thank you so much, Henry and Teslano, for playing. They both played fantastically, and this happens to be one of Teslano's, I think, crowning achievements right here. This team is fire. He made Unpheasant look like a threat. Oh my god. Alright, well, if you all enjoyed today's Showdown Live, then please do leave a like and a comment below. Really appreciate it. I do take the time to read all the comments. I try to reply to as many as I can. And if you're interested in learning more Pokemon, I've got a bunch of elaborate tutorials on the way. And I also have plenty on my channel. And you might find my Wi-Fi battle analysis series to be really, really helpful if you're trying to learn some strategy, as well as just general team building. So, I've got the resources. And as always, I just really appreciate the support. We got such a great community here. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. GG.